Assemblymember Daly is here. Welcome, Assemblyman, and you have the floor. This is for the vote on item 6, AB 596, common interest developments. You have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and members. This is hopefully a small bill for your consideration. Currently, homeowners associations aren't required to inform homeowner members if their condominium developments are approved projects according to Federal Housing Administration or U.S. Department of Veterans Administration guidelines. This bill simply adds a requirement that HOAs notify their members of the FHA or VA approved status in conjunction with their annual budget reports. This is, of course, important to homeowners who would like to sell their homes under the qualifications of FHA or VA to potential buyers. The measure is sponsored by the Orange County Business Council and is supported by the California Association of Realtors. I have representatives here from both of those organizations, and I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Thank you, Assemblyman. Witnesses in support, please.
Members, Brian Starr, representing Orange County Business Council. One of the 4 core initiatives of the Business Council is workforce housing. And of course, the affordability of housing for the workforce is top of mind for all of our CEOs. And in Orange County, for better or for worse, we are the HOA capital of the world. And in particular, in Senator Bates's district, there is a number of HOAs. So this is a good issue for the Business Council, and it's one of affordability. Imagine, Senators, a scenario where you actually may have experienced this, where you own a condominium in a common interest development, and you have a buyer for that condominium, and they are FHA approved or VA approved. And that veteran comes in and tries to buy your home, and you find out that you are not, in fact, VA or FHA certified in your HOA. You would be very disappointed, but imagine the disappointment of that veteran for not being able to purchase their dream home. And simply because it was an oversight by your HOA board, or there was not a requirement that to let you know whether or not you were in fact certified in that condominium project. This is a good bill with modest requirements, and we hope that it will help solve at least a small portion of the affordability piece for first-time home buyers. We urge your aye vote. Thank you.
Thank you. Other witnesses, please.
Mr. Chairman and members, Dave Milton, California Association of Realtors, for the reasons stated, and much because of the support our realtors who specialize in this type of housing feel strongly that this kind of information is extremely important to their clients when they are considering buying units in CIDs. So for that reason, we do support.
Thank you. Other witnesses in support, please. Opposition, witnesses opposing this this bill. Oh, wait a minute, we have somebody who wants to speak on it. Yeah. Okay, yes, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair and members. Carrie Mazzoni for the educational community of homeowners representing common interest developments across the state. We have an opposition position on the bill. We would be fine if it just required the HOA to provide information in their annual report that there is a website that can be gone to find out this information. We don't think that this is the responsibility of the volunteer boards of HOAs, but rather more the responsibility of the realtor and the owner and the seller. And for that reason, we would ask for your no vote. Thank you.
Thank you. Other witnesses opposing? Questions from the committee? Anybody have questions? Okay. Committee recommendation is to approve this bill. Is there a motion, please?
I'll move it. I can move it.
Thanks, Senator Roth. Okay. We have a motion.
I don't want to take your motion, Senator Roth.
Okay. Okay. Would you like to close, please?
I respectfully request an aye vote.
Thank you. Call the roll, please.
The motion is to pass as amended. Senators Bell?
Aye.
Bell, aye. Canella?
Aye.
Canella, aye. Allen? Bates? Bates, aye. Gaines? Gaines, aye. Galgiani? Galgiani, aye. Leyva? Leyva, aye. McGuire? McGuire, aye. Mendoza? Mendoza, aye. Roth? Roth, aye. Wachowski.
Thank you.
There's 9.
9 votes. We'll leave them on call for other members to vote. Thank you.
Thank you all very much. Appreciate it.
We'll go to, my clerk's here. Assemblymember Cooper's here, and we'll go to his item. This is AB 869, Public Transportation Agencies, and welcome, Assemblyman. And we'll turn the floor over to you. You have the floor.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair and members. I accept the committee's recommendations to amendments to AB 869. AB 869 authorizes a transit district to implement an available administrative adjudication process for addressing violators of transit fare evasion and prohibited conduct laws. The issue of individuals not paying their fair share continues to be a challenge for the Sacramento Regional Transit District and other transit systems. Current law allows a transit agency to use an administrative process to cite fare evaders or a criminal process, but not both. This bill allows RT and other transit agencies to first use an administrative process to address the issue of fare evasion, and if unsuccessful, then switch to a criminal process. This bill has no opposition and has received no votes, and is sponsored by the Sacramento Regional Transit District and supported by the Amalgamated Transit Union. I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Okay. Witnesses in favor, please.
I'm Mark Lonergan, the Chief Operating Officer for Regional Transit, and I'm just simply here to answer your questions. We obviously support the bill and see it as a very important part of adjudicating fare violation for our system.
Okay. Questions on this? None? Okay, there's a motion. We have opposition to this bill. Is there any opposition? And I see none. Okay, we have a motion on this bill to approve it with amendments. We had amendments. Do you accept the amendments?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you. There's a motion to approve this with amendments. If there's no questions, I ask you to close, please.
I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Thank you. Assemblyman, we'll call the roll, please.
The motion is due pass as amended and refer to the Committee on Appropriations. Senator Bell?
Aye.
Bell, I. Cannella?
Aye.
Cannella, I. Allen? Bates? Bates, I. Gaines? Gaines, I. Galgiani? Galgiani, I. Leyva? Leyva, I. McGuire? McGuire, I. Mendoza? Mendoza, I. Roth? Roth, I.
You have 9 votes to 0, and we'll leave the roll open for other members to vote at the end.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, item 12 is next, and we'll go to Assemblymember Salas. He's file order. This is State Route 43.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Senators. I present before you Assembly Bill 1043. 1043, pretty straightforward measure. It allows State Route 43, which cuts through 4 counties, to be eligible for interregional transportation funds. This does not guarantee funding for this, but it does allow it to compete. And with that, I do have Mr. Phipps here, who would like to testify in support as well.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. As the Assembly member said, we consider State Route 43 to be an important interregional route traversing 4 counties. It's an important farm-to-market route and one that is used as a relief route for State Route 99 when there are any problems or accidents that may delay, especially for freight. So we respectfully ask for your support.
Thank you. Do we have any questions of this, on this bill? There's a motion on this bill. No opposition. Is there opposition to this? I see none. You'd like to close?
Respectfully ask for an aye vote. Thank you for your
Thank you.
consideration.
Okay, we have a motion. We'll call the roll, please.
The motion is due pass and refer to the Committee on Appropriations. Senators Bell?
Aye.
Bell, I. Cannella?
Aye.
Cannella, I. Allen? Bates? Gaines? Galgiani? Galgiani, I. Leyva? Leyva, I. McGuire? McGuire, I. Mendoza? Mendoza, I. Roth? Roth, I. Wykowski.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, members.
7-0, and we'll leave it open, or leave it on call.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Assemblymember Linder is here on item 13. We'll call him up. This is AB 1171, Construction Manager, General Contractor Method for Regional Transportation Agencies. And You have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, Senators.
Welcome.
I want to begin by thanking the hard work of the committee staff and all the sponsors that have been working diligently to find a workable solution to expedite a transportation capital improvement projects on local roadway systems. And I'm happy to accept the committee's suggested amendments listed in the analysis.
Thank you.
AB 1171 authorizes regional transportation agencies with expressway projects in their sales tax expenditure plans and that are not on the state highway system to utilize the construction manager / general contractor procurement method. These eligible regional agencies currently enjoy the authority to use design build authority for implementation of these local projects, and AB 1171 would grant them the use of CMGC as an additional alternative delivery method. The CMGC method has been identified by the Federal Highway Administration and other state transportation agencies to be an innovative way to reduce the time and cost of a project delivery. In a CMGC project, one entity is responsible for project development and delivery, which transfers the risk away from the public entity sponsoring the project and allows for private sector innovation to occur. To be clear, AB 1171 does not change current design build authority, nor expand the number of qualified projects or alternative delivery methods, but provides CMGC authority for use on previously eligible project as another project tool delivery. With me today to testify is the expert witness, Mark Watts, representing Capital Southeast Connectors, JPA, and Keith Dunn.
Okay. I had one question for you. I asked that one of the amendments be removing the limit to 2014, allowing that to be eliminated so that future measures could include this process. That would apply, Senators, to any other, you know, like if there's a sales tax in some county, others, that if we had expressways we wanted to do improvements on, this would be allowable, rather than just limit this to those prior to 2014, is what I'm talking about. So is that acceptable?
Sure, I understand how important it is to this committee, so for the purposes of getting this moving, we're glad to take the amendments.
Thank you, thank you. Do we have questions on this item? We have questions. Senator Gaines, you have a question?
Yeah, we just ask that I could become a co-author. I want to thank you for bringing this bill forward.
The bill.
Thank you, glad to have you.
Great, thank you.
Witnesses in favor of the bill, please speak, please.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman and members, Mark Watts, representing the sponsors of the bill, the Southeast Connector, JPA. The Southeast Connector is a project about 35 miles in length that'll go from I-5 to 50, be built in segments. We already have design build authority. This gives us a new tool, because in certain segments, design build will be more desirable. In other segments, we think the more complex ones will lend themselves to CMGC. And this is also supported by the Riverside County Transportation Commission for similar reasons. So with that, I urge your aye vote.
Thank you. Other witnesses, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, committee members. Keith Dunn here on behalf of the American Council of Engineering Companies as well as the Self-Help Counties Coalition. I would just add to Mr. Watt's comments that as we look at these authorities for locals, and I would even argue the state, to build and design projects, we need to get out of the 1950s and empower them to use the best methods possible to save money. We're up against a funding crisis. Part of delivery of projects is not only paying for them, but also the cost savings that can be realized by using some innovative tools to deliver those projects on a limited budget. I think this is a great bill. It's going to empower some locals to do some great things. I hope that we have new counties with new sales tax that are going to be taking care of themselves in a self-help manner. But we need to give them the tools to also deliver those projects and not have to come here and ask for it every single time. These methods have been tried throughout the world, other states, and I'm hopeful that we're getting to a point in California where we're going to start empowering our local agencies and the state of California to look at these in the most cost-effective manner possible. Not every procurement works for each project, but we certainly have the ability to select the ones that do. So with that, I'd ask for your aye vote.
Thank you. Other questions from committee members? Any other witnesses in favor? How about witnesses opposing this measure? Any witnesses opposing? I see none. We have a motion on the bill.
The bill as amended, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Any, no more questions? You have a close?
Respectfully ask for your aye vote. Thank you very much to your committee for working with us, and again, for all the work that everybody has put into this great bill.
Okay. May I call the question, please?
The motion is do pass as amended and refer to the Committee on Appropriations. Senators Bell?
Aye.
Bell, I. Cannella?
Aye.
Cannella, I. Allen?
Aye.
Allen, I. Bates? Bates, I. Gaines. Gaines, I. Galgiani. Galgiani, I. Leyva. Leyva, I. McGuire. McGuire, I. Mendoza. Mendoza, I. Roth. Roth, I. Wachowski.
It's 10 votes, and we'll wait on call for other members to vote.
Thank you very much.
Do we have authors? No authors yet. Want to run through the, so let people vote.
We need one more, Mr. Chair?
We have one more bill. We'll wait for the author to come, but we will call a roll on other, allow people to vote on other bills so we can get them on the road till the other author comes.
File item 2, AB 28 by Assemblymember Chu. The motion is due pass and refer to the Committee on Appropriations. The current vote is 6-0. Chair and Vice Chair voting aye. Senator Allen? Aye. Allen, I. Gaines? Gaines, I. Galgiani? Galgiani, I. McGuire? Aye. McGuire, I. Wachowski. Replace the call 10-0.
That's 10-0. We'll place it on call for other members to come and vote.
File item 5, AB 451 by Assemblymember Bonilla. The motion is due pass as amended. The current vote is 7-0. Chair and Vice Chair voting aye. Senators Allen? File item 5.
Item 5.
Allen, I. Gaines? Gaines, I. Galgiani? Galgiani, I. Wachowski. Replace the call 10-0.
10-0. We'll place it on call for other members to vote.
File item 6, AB 596 by Assemblymember Daley. The motion is due pass. The current vote is 9-0. Chair and Vice Chair voting aye. Senators Allen? Allen, I. Wachowski. So replace the call 10-0.
10-0. We'll place that on call for other members to vote.
File item 7, AB 604 by Assemblymember Olson. The motion is due pass as amended and refer to the Committee on Appropriations. The current vote is 7-0. Chair and Vice Chair voting aye. Senators Allen? No. Allen, no. Gaines? Gaines, I. Galgiani? Galgiani, I. Wachowski. So it's 8-1. Replace the call.
8-1. We'll place it on call for other members to vote.
Excuse me, that was 9-1.
9-1, excuse me. 9-1, we'll place it on call for other members to vote.
File item 10, AB 869 by Assemblymember Cooper. The motion is due pass as amended and refer to the Committee on Appropriations. The current vote is 9-0. Chair and Vice Chair voting aye. Senators Allen? Allen, I. Wachowski. We'll replace the call 10-0.
10-0, we'll place it on call for other members to vote.
File item 11, AB 1024 by Assemblymember Beth Gaines. The motion is due pass as amended and refer to the Committee on Appropriations. The current vote is 8-0. Senators Allen? Allen, I. Galgiani? Galgiani, I. Wachowski? Place the call 10-0.
10-0, we'll place it on call for other members to vote.
File item 12, AB 1043 by Assemblymember Salas. The motion is due pass and refer to the Committee on Appropriations. The current vote is 7-0. Chair and Vice Chair voting aye. Senators Allen? Allen, I. Bates? Wachowski. So replace the call 8-0.
8-0, we'll place it on call for other members to vote.
File item 13, AB 1171 by Assemblymember Linder. The motion is due pass as amended and refer to the Committee on Appropriations. The current vote is 10-0. Chair and Vice Chair voting aye. Senator Wachowski. Replace the call 10-0.
Place the call. That's a 10-0, we'll place the call. We have
And on the consent calendar, the current vote is 7-0. Senators Allen? Allen, I. Gaines? Gaines, I. Galgiani? Galgiani, I. Wachowski. So we'll replace the call 10-0.
10-0, we'll place that on call for other members to vote. Assemblymember, welcome. Thank you. And we'll call you forward to present item 8, AB 764, and welcome.
So, good afternoon, Chair and members. It's nice to see you all again. AB 764 seeks to increase awareness of storefront crashes and encourage the use of vehicle barriers in building design. AB 764 allows the California Building Standards Commission, in collaboration with the state architect and the state fire marshal, to consider building standards for the installation of vehicle barriers. These protective devices are often made of steel or concrete and are installed in a footing in the ground to block a vehicle from intruding into a pedestrian, shopping, or seating area or storefront. The bill accomplishes this goal in two ways. AB 764 requires the Building Standards Commission to consider protective devices in the design of any new building at each building code adoption review, and this bill will authorize an insurer to consider these protective devices as a safety measure eligible for discounted building insurance rates. Vehicle-into-building crashes have been reported to occur as often as 60 times per day in the U.S. Evidence suggests that more than 3,600 people are seriously injured each year, with more than 500 killed. AB 764 will prevent many storefront crashes by encouraging the adoption of these protective barrier standards when considering building occupant safety options. AB 764 will also allow consideration for insurance premium relief as reward for this positive safety effort. With me to testify in support is Rob Reiter, co-founder of the Storefront Safety Council.
Okay, welcome, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman. Members of committee. I am indeed the co-founder of the Storefront Safety Council. Only 3 people in body, but more than 25 people across the country who are experts in the area of vehicle protection and occupancy protection. Our research shows that indeed more than 20,000 of these accidents happen every year, more than 60 per day. We work with the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration to quantify pedal error accidents, which are simply mistakes of putting on the gas instead of the brake and other cognitive problems. Assemblyman Quirk is to be applauded for bringing this to your attention. We would ask respectfully for your aye vote.
Okay, thank you. Do we have other witnesses in favor of this bill? How about witnesses opposing the bill? Any witnesses opposing? I see none. Are there questions on this bill? Senator Mendoza has a question.
Thank you, Mr. Kirk, for bringing this bill forward. I would love to be added as a co-author.
Certainly.
I know the incident that occurred at the Farrell's Ice Cream obviously happened to one of my constituents, happened in my district, happened to our local councilman whose mother-in-law passed away and because of that accident where a car just stepped on the gas and went right through the parlor and killed her. That was a very unfortunate incident that occurred, I believe it was last year. So it's, I understand, and I thought that's why we looked into get Artesia was one of the first cities that actually had this type of ordinance. So appreciate the work that you're doing on this bill. Thank you.
Okay, other questions, comments? Sarah, would you like to make a motion?
Make a motion to move the bill, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. There's a motion to approve the bill. Assemblyman, would you like to close?
I ask you for your aye vote.
Thank you. We'll call the roll, please.
The motion is due pass and refer to the Committee on Insurance. Senators Bell?
Aye.
Bell, I. Cannella? Allen? Aye. Allen, I. Bates? Bates, I. Gaines? Gaines, I. Galgiani? Galgiani, I. Leyva? Aye. Leyva, I. McGuire? Aye. McGuire, I. Mendoza?
Aye.
Mendoza, I. Roth? Aye. Roth, I. Wachowski?
Aye.
Wachowski, aye.
10-0 will be on call for other members to vote.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Assemblyman. We will, for those that haven't voted yet, we will call the roll on bills. Senator Wachowski, you can vote on the bills. He's the last one. I think we got everybody else.
I believe so. The driving.
Canella's not coming back, so
Okay.
last roll call.
Okay, all right.
Red lights.
Ready?
Red light. Green light.
File item 2, AB 28 by Assemblymember Chu. The motion is due pass and refer to the Committee on Appropriations. The current vote is 10-0. Senator Wachowski?
Aye.
Wachowski, aye. So that bill is out 11-0.
The bill's out 11-0.
File item 5, AB 451 by Assemblymember Bonilla. The motion is due pass as amended. The current vote is 10-0. Senator Wachowski?
Aye.
Wachowski, aye. That bill is out 11-0.
That bill is out 11-0.
File item 6, AB 596, let me start over, sorry. AB 596 by Assemblymember Daley. The motion is due pass. The current vote is 10-0. Senator Wachowski? Aye. Wachowski, aye. That bill is out 11-0.
Bill is out 11-0.
File item 7, AB 604 by Assemblymember Olson. The motion is due pass as amended and refer to the Committee on Appropriations. The current vote is 8-1. Chair and Vice Chair voting aye. Senator Wachowski? Aye. Wachowski, aye. So that's 9-1.
That bill is out on a vote of 9-1.
10-1, excuse me.
10-1, sorry. 10-1.
File item 8, AB 764 by Assemblymember Quirk. The motion is due pass and refer to the Committee on Insurance. The current vote is 10-0. Chair voting aye. Vice Chair hasn't voted.
That bill is out on a 10-0 vote.
File item 10, AB 869 by Assemblymember Cooper. The motion is due pass as amended and refer to the Committee on Appropriations. The current vote is 10-0. Senator Wachowski? Aye. Wachowski, aye. That bill is out 11-0.
That bill is out on 11-0 to vote.
File item 11, AB 1024 by Assemblymember Beth Gaines. The motion is due pass as amended and refer to the Committee on Appropriations. The current vote is 10-0. Senator Wachowski? Aye. Wachowski, aye. That bill is out 11-0.
Bill is out on 11-0 vote.
File item 12, AB 1043 by Assemblymember Salas. The motion is due pass and refer to the Committee on Appropriations. Current vote is 8-0. Chair and Vice Chair voting aye. Senator Bates? Wachowski? Aye. Wachowski, aye. Okay. Gaines isn't on here either. He's not here. Okay, 9-0.
That bill is out on 9-0 vote.
File item 13, AB 1171 by Assemblymember Linder. The motion is due pass as amended and refer to the Committee on Appropriations. The current vote is 10-0. Senator Wachowski? Wachowski, aye. That bill is out 11-0.
That bill is out 11-0 vote.
And the consent calendar, the current vote is 10-0. Senator Wachowski? Aye. Wachowski, aye. Consent calendar is out 11-0.
Consent calendar is approved on 11-0 vote. I believe that concludes the business of the Senate Committee on Transportation and Housing, and we will adjourn.